So tell me, is you ready, baby? Tell me, is you ready, baby?
Hey y'all, welcome and welcome back to the belikedee channel. It's your girl D coming back with another review of All the Queensmen season 4 episode 10. The show is always getting better and better, so let's go ahead and get it to it. We open up the episode where we left off where Madam is in court still, okay, since the first witness ain't show up. He go to second witness, and the second witness, Madam is like, who the fuck is this? It's Lola's husband, okay? Remember the husband that she took and had him sexualized, okay? And all kind of stuff on the video and stuff, okay? So, and of course, that's where he's spilling the beans. Yes, she did this. I didn't see her, but, I heard her voice. And I'm a youth pastor, yada, yada, yada. So he's saying all of that. Everybody in the court like, oh. And madam, you do not try to look innocent at all. Oh my gosh. She just be sitting there. Look, go turn to her lawyer, get this bitch. I said, oh my gosh, you're not looking innocent. So I guess in the audience eyes, it's supposed to look like she is trying. I don't know. It don't look like you trying, girl. But anyway, the lawyer go up there. He somewhat gets a good argument and try to say, well, you didn't see her do it, right? You just heard, and that's what you think you know, basically. So, so basically, he kind of got his ass a little bit with the yes or no. Did you hear or not? Did you see her or not? All that shit, basically. Babyface, he all upset. He was downstairs sleeping. She like, oh, you slept down here? Oh, all of that shit, okay? He's still not telling her that that's his damn kid, and it's disgusting, okay? And he said it was disgusting, but he not explaining why. She thinking he jealous, and it is completely not that, okay? So then they do their little nasty stuff, because she's like, just convince me who's the man ass, okay? Ugh. Amp and Dime. And she tripping out, okay? She mad because he ate the food. Look at it. It was valid reasons, okay? He ate my food. I'd have been mad too, but it's supposed to be like she having a hysterical, oh, fine, oh, no, I'm just upset and da 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 da. He just like, all right, it's cool, chill, all that stuff. They get on my nerves. Then we have Trouble and Detective Davis at the police station, and Trouble pretty much like, oh, you holding this over my head? I ain't trying to be no snitch. I don't want to be no snitch. But she's talking about, you the one broke the law, okay? Not one time, not 2 times, but 3 times, bitch, okay? So you gonna be a witness or not? And she's just like, fine, I'll do it, okay? I get full immunity, right? Full immunity. I said, oh, girl. You know you done fucked up, right? Okay, so then she agreed to snitch, and Detective Davis tell her go ahead and pack up because she going to protect the witness protection. So she's like, of course, as soon as your name is added to that witness list, it's serious, okay? You need to deliver. So I said, ooh, girl, either you going to jail or you dead. Either or. You going to jail or you dead, honey, okay? Because you done fucked up. We have Madam. She mad because she got to do a voice recording. A voice recording of her saying the phrases that the dude remember the person saying, so they can compare, and he can be like, that's the voice. I was like, oh my gosh. Shit was funny because she acted like she damn well said them phrases, but she like, I gotta say this. So then Blue ends up getting a call, and she gets up and steps out, and of course Madam like, go follow her ass, Tommy. I said, creating that divide between Blue and Tommy, okay? Because remember, it's always about Madam, okay? They always there for Madam. They really ain't got that much loyalty with each other. So then he going to go spy to see what's going on. As soon as she see him, she hang up the phone. And of course she was like, I can't talk right now. I was like, what's the whole point of answering the phone if you're going to tell him you can't talk? But anyway, so then Tommy looking like that was suspicious as fuck, okay? Which it was. Now we have D.A. Rise and Lola as outside acting like they doing some secret mission, but sitting on the same side of the damn picnic table, pretending to be on the phone talking. I said, oh my gosh, y'all get on my nerves. Yeah, get on my nerves. But anyway, they pretending to be talking to each other, not talking to each other, and she pretty much letting her know that Trouble is finna be a witness for the trial, and that and then Lola let her know that there's a whole bunch of physical evidence at the club. They need to go ahead and raid that bitch, okay? So they both are like, oh yes, this is some great news. Oh yes. I just said, okay, girls, y'all think y'all winning, okay? Trial basically, and they playing the recordings of Madam saying the stuff, and he comparing and saying, yeah, that's her, that's her. Everybody like, ooh. So he got to be order, order, because everybody reacted to, that's her. She said that shit, basically. So then, of course, they tried to dispute it, but it really didn't go over well. I'm just like, is this really a good lawyer, madam? Are we sure about him? Because I don't know, okay? But anyways, they prosecution got that point, okay? Then we get Lola's ass trying to hear him come to the club and warn Blue that the police is coming. They finna show up any minute now, and that Trouble is gonna be a witness in tomorrow's court case or whatever. And she's just like, oh, she gonna testify like your bitch ass husband did. I just like, bitch ass husband over there snitching, okay? She's like, I can't control what he do. And she's like, well, maybe Trouble called the police. I just want Madam to know that I'm down and I got her back. I just said, girl, why you really think you got away with that shit earlier? Okay, so then of course here come the police come raiding the place, and they want to look around and shit. And we have Tommy telling Madam that he think, what happened with Blue, that when she seen me coming, she had got off the phone. It was real suspicious behavior. I know that's your girl, but this was real sus, okay? I said, oh, here we go. Here we go. Tommy ain't got no trust, no faith in a nigga, okay? Now he over there making up shit all in Madam ear. I said, oh my goodness. This is finna end badly. This is finna end badly because Madam, you sparked the curiosity of Blue. Okay, you sparked it in Tommy. You had him watching her, and then you gonna have to turn around and be like, well, she probably was talking to one of her bitches. You doing too much. You doing too much. I don't think so. I just said, girl, but you had him go follow her. Of course he gonna think something going on. But anyway, but Blue is off her game. I told y'all this therapy shit not finna work. So then we end up seeing Detective Davis in the basement, thinking she really ate this one. Okay, she like, yeah, oh yeah, we got you. Blue to my, if you tell me what you're looking for, I can help you. And they cut the lights out. They doing the little, they don't see no blood evidence, like she said. And then she's like, oh, nothing. So I was just like, okay, they cleaned it up. Nice. So we have Fuego in his car crying, tripping out. He upset about Sandra. Everything that happened to you was my fault. It shouldn't happen to you. It shouldn't happen, man. All that stuff. So then when they get to the club that night, the guy's talking about midnight and this girl with this art fantasy, okay? So everybody, they making their little jokes and stuff, and Fuego over here, and he's like, that's not funny. He going off and stuff because of what happened with Sandra. But they don't know that. So they just like, all right, man, chill. It's a girl fantasy. That's what she wanted. Okay, damn. Everybody like, well, they'll give it to me. I'll do it. Give it to me. I'll do it. I said, oh my gosh. Why they be doing this, okay? It always got to be something that's a tad bit too far for me. Okay, so Madam and Blue in her office, and they talking about what happened that day with Detective Davis and them, basically. And then she ends up getting a message saying that Aaron, whatever, has been added to the witness list. And he go, Blue, who was that? I'm like, didn't she just fucking tell you that Trouble was added to the witness list? Didn't Lola ass just tell you that? You acting brand new. But anyway, it's Trouble, and she's just like, she'd do anything to save her own ass. I'm like, don't you know it? Okay, don't you know it? So then, she's like, get a hold of her ass, okay? Go ahead and bring Trouble ass to me, because we should have handled her ass when she stole from the Black Rock Boys, okay? I was trying to give her a chance because what she did with Champ, but I got something for that ass. Go get her. So then, of course, when she ends up coming back, all she knows is that she went into witness protection and then her people are watching them, basically something like that. And then she end up pissing Madam off because Madam like, that's all you got? You have more. You usually have more information than that for me. So she's just like, what if I just do it myself? And they kick her out the room. And then he go Tommy, looking at Madam like, you see what I'm talking about? But anyway, so then we have Quincy talking to Rayshawn about basically what happened at the little private party. So he's saying, yeah, I found this nice woman. Yeah, she got a lot of money. And she gave me this after the first date. I was like, I swear I hated that they was using no names. And he telling him, Rayshawn telling him, yeah, but make sure you be careful because some of them bitches be crazy. They actually be crazy. So I was just like, why aren't you saying if you know anybody named Tandy, don't go near that bitch, okay? This is what happened when you don't give people the whole story because then they don't know what the fuck they supposed to be looking out for if you ain't giving them the information. He keep hinting at information but not giving the shit, okay? So, that pissed me off. But then here we go with Babyface getting mad coming in. They had a little tussle. And then he talking about, oh man, and then he knock him down. Here go Babyface done hurt his damn knee. I said, oh my gosh. Now he out like, fuck my knee. And now his son really like, man, yeah, fuck you. So he gotta go tell Madam that his knee fucked up, and Madam like, you and all this bullshit, you gonna have to stop all this shit because he make more money than you and all this and that. And then when he was about to snitch, she's like, you finna snitch again? You ain't learn your lesson last time? I said, boy, you better shut up. So then we have Fuego outside trying to cool down, Big D trying to cool him down, like, bro, chill, that's just what they doing, it's a girl little fantasy or whatever. Well, he upset about what happened with Sandra. He telling Big D, and Big D volunteered to help his ass. He like, really, you gonna help me out? Yeah, all that stuff. Amp's mama showing up to the club, and Madam like, what the hell you doing up in here? Okay, so she's like, oh, I didn't know it was gonna be so vulgar. Ooh, I just came to see my son. Why would you go there to see your son? Girl, that didn't make no fucking sense. Why would you want to go to a strip club to see your son dance when you know he's gonna be stripping? We get Dime and Blue talking, and Blue pretty much saying, you've been going to the restroom a lot. What's going on? You sure it's more than? She's like, oh, it's just a little stomach thing. Oh, it's just a little, You sure that's everything? Heidi is playing house with Amp and all that stuff. They do that back and forth. Blue low key be messy, be trying to know the information, but then be trying to act like I don't be talking. Then we had them all closing out for the night, of course. Madam hyping up Quincy because Quincy making all that money, okay? And of course he just like, oh yeah, I'm doing my shit, okay? Then she ended up letting Amp know that his mama was there to see him. Did she see him? And then he was like, no. And then she was like, that was interesting. I said, oh yeah, interesting, Madam. Check that bitch, okay? Watch that bitch, okay? So then we got Midnight and his our fantasy girl doing a thing, and I'm just like, every time I cringe because I'm like, this is a setup, it's a setup waiting to happen, okay? And he stayed doing her dirty because she really wanted a relationship with him, and he just like, no, I don't do that shit. You can give me that money though, you can give me that money. I said, you ain't gotta be so damn rude with it too. But anyway, so then we get Madam, Blue, and Tommy in the basement, and they pretty much looking at what happened, how they came and inspected. Apparently they built fake walls. They didn't clean the place. They just built fake walls so they wouldn't find the evidence. I was like, well, I guess, because then they could also test to see if the cleaning products was used, the right cleaning products. So it kind of half and half. Did do better from them building a fake wall that's not dirty at all. It's just nothing but paint. Okay, so then they end up talking about Lola, talking about that bitch, okay? So then she said she gonna learn her lesson from thinking she can cross me, okay? Tell me like, you want me to handle her? I got it. But Madam said, nah, I got something special for her. I said, bitch, you finna be mad, okay? You finna be sad, okay? hut, because you know Madam be coming up with some evil shit. All right, y'all, that's the end of the episode. That's the end of my review for All the Queensmen season 4, episode 10. Drop down in the comments, let me know what y'all thought about the episode, what y'all think about Trouble being a snitch. Okay, she finna snitch on Madam. Okay, what y'all think about Lola ass finna get what she gonna get, something special. Okay. Drop down, let me know what y'all think about this divide between Blue and Tommy, okay? Because Madam done created this divide, and it's really at the wrong time, honey, okay? You need your two people acting like pillars, okay? They supposed to be here and here, and they supposed to know what the fuck going on, okay? They gotta be strong. But baby, it's a divide now, because now Tommy is suspicious of Blue. I really can't, you never know if Blue's suspicious of Tommy. She really don't be giving a fuck until they need to be giving a fuck, okay? But anyway, he ain't trusting her, and he got Madam's ear, so that's a little shaky too. But she be denying it, okay? She be like, no, you probably seeing it wrong, but you already perked his ears up, so now it's the whole thing, okay? So what y'all think about this dynamic that's gonna be done changed, okay? What y'all think about what's this dude name, Midnight, and this girl? Because it gives setup, okay? Setup is finna happen. And what do y'all think about Madam's lawyer? Okay, because I'm just like, is he a good lawyer? Because I can't tell. Anyway, drop down in the comments. Let me know what y'all thought about this episode. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe to the Black Tea channel. Okay.